Policenauts Commentary, Part 10. I'm going to finally get back into doing this, because I just need to get through this. I'm just more of this BS. I'm going to go back and talk to this NPC, because I keep wondering, what am I doing wrong? Well, we'll find out what I'm doing wrong. I didn't look at a certain plaque. I'm going to go back here. I'll just keep checking stuff. Yeah, I keep checking stuff and looking at this. It's like, yeah, I'm just wondering, what am I doing wrong? I'm going through all this crap. And it's like, yeah, look right there. As I was saying earlier at the end of the last part, though, I was talking about the Sega Saturn. The problem was about the games released in the United States. I mean, as I was saying, I was looking at some. Yeah, I was saying, yeah. Yeah, you had some good releases here in the States, like Shinobi Legions and, Shinobi Legions, Guardian Heroes, the Alien Trilogy game was a good port. Yeah, Alien Trilogy was a good port. And I do recommend looking into the story of Sonic Extreme. It's one hell of a story. Yeah, and it basically shows you that Sega didn't have much time left as a developer. Yeah, it had good ports of like Street Fighter games. The Street Fighter games were all very good ports, very faithful to the arcade. Die Hard Arcade was a good one. It was a fun game. So yeah, it's like I did get a repro of Panzer Dragoon Saga. I got that and then the games that weren't released over here. The Japanese games are all where you needed to go in that. It's where they were all at. Like, I mean, X-Men versus Street Fighter. That was like basically arcade perfect. X-Men Zero 03, or as we know it, Alpha 3, Arcade Perfect, of course. Also, yeah, you had Mortal Kombat, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. I forgot to mention Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, another near arcade perfect version of that game. It was released in the States. Then you had, there's this one game, like I said, I've mentioned Deep Fear. Deep Fear, of course, I mentioned that. That's an underrated game. It could, I was just mentioning that, and I was just mentioning off games, and of course, Resident Evil 1 got a good port, but the but but the best deal to do is the best way to go is just to get the Japanese version, Biohazard. Also, there's also been mods. Somebody actually made a mod for the Saturn for Resident Evil 2, which is very interesting. I hope they actually do go through with it and make it. Yeah. All I had to do was just check that plaque, and I probably would have advanced the next part and met the informant. And I believe I already went here. I just don't know what, and I was going around, not knowing what to do. And I did edit this down. I've already mentioned it 1,000 times, but Hideo Kojima, oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, some of the stuff I would cut and not having a remake, but some of the humor I would just keep. I don't care what anybody thinks. Some of the humor would stay. Rolling back here, you could have checked that plaque more on. Yeah. No, that just shows how stupid I am. I just keep checking the same stuff. I know this was horrible. I probably should have edited it even more down. Edited it down even more, but I'm just going around in circles. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I'm just gonna go up to her like this is really gonna help me out. Nope, and none of this is gonna help. It's like, yeah, kind of regret doing that. I kind of just regret doing all this going in circles crap. I probably just should have re-recorded this part since I knew what to do after I lost all my data and had to play everything over again. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back outside, look around. It's like I don't know where in the I just going around in circles. Yeah, what's taking this guy so long? Because I'm going around in circles and was an idiot and didn't check that plaque. And I went around in circles for over 45, probably 45, 50, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. It's just I edited most of this down. It's probably more like an over an hour. More like it. I was just edited it down to like 45 minutes. Yeah, let's keep going around and checking things fit like 6 or 7, checking the same thing 10 times over. Yeah, let's just stick around. Let's check the same old crap. As this is almost finished, I mean, talked about the Sega Saturn a little more, and then talked about, and more like complained about how horrible this was, how I did all this and wasn't, and did not check that plaque, and I should have known what to do at that point in time. But see, I knew what to actually do. I knew what to actually do. Well, this this section's almost done. I'll get to the next. Yeah, well, I'll be damned. I finally checked that part after 45 minutes. It was actually, like I said, well over an hour. I just edited the videos down. But now I'm probably gonna finally meet the informant, and then we'll finally get somewhere. Yeah, finally, we're talking to the informant who's hidden. He's, the informant's in disguise. And he's basically going to tell you about the Tagawa Corporation. They're in control of everything. And at this point, when I originally played this back in 2019, when I first got this repro of this game, and I really thought, well, I've got this game wrapped up pretty. I'm going to wrap this up in at least 2.5 hours, 3 hours at the most. Because they weren't too subtle on the shooter. You just got to get rid of him, and then you got to get to the... You just got to get rid of the shooter, and then you got to go after... And you'll just have to arrest Tagawa. It tells you Hojo was eliminated. Basically, Hojo's been killed, he said. Yeah, you'll be hearing from them. So he's warning you about that they're making dark, and he's going to tell you after going to go get a disc, which will be in the next, more than likely in the next part. I really don't want to make this a longer video than it should be for, Yeah, he tells you Hojo and him started selling on his own, and why, I don't know. Well, I would say why he was doing that was because of his daughter having leukemia. As you know, Karen, earlier, in a few parts ago, you found out about her. Oh, no, he's talking about the CD. Remember that blank CD? Well, we're going to go back. But you're going to need a computer to do it. Maybe there's one like it, Tagawa Pharmaceuticals. Yeah, you have his ID card, so you're going to have to go to Tagawa Pharmaceuticals, but first we need to go get that disc. And then we got to finish going through the same questions and answers again and again, too. He basically needs to get out of there. He wants to get to Earth and get out of Beyond. Yeah, coming up, yeah, I'll tell you about it. So,
言っておくが、俺の後をつけたい。待て、まだ聞きたいことがある。
don't try to follow me, and he's gonna tell you he'll chat you up again.
恐ろしいこと。
Oh, Kenzo Hojo's just the tip of the iceberg. This isn't even the worst of it, he tells you.
奴らはあんたらが思っている以上に根が深い。BCP にも仲間がいる。用心す
He's
るんだ。
telling you this thing's a lot bigger,
連
okay,
絡する。
than you think. And they've infiltrated BCH, the Beyond Coast Police Department.
尾行するか。待て、ジョナサン。まずは CD ロムだ。あの男の言っていることが真実かどうか。あの男の正体についてはそれからだ。さっきも言ったが、奴はホームなまりがない。明らかにビヨンズだ。ビヨンズならどこにも逃げやしない。しかし、どうした？タバコ臭いな。ひょっとしてお前タバコ吸ったか？いや、手違いで火がついたんだ。もう消した。危ないな。先折りタバコか。ああ、先を折るだけで発火する。消すのも簡単だが。気をつけろよ。人に見られたら通報されるぞ。マークには一度見せてやりたい。バカな、許さんぞ。ま、それはいいとして。
Maybe I'll show it to Mark sometime. Yeah, the his son that he adopted. Like hell, he will. That's just some entertaining humor. Yes, we need to get out of here. We've already been here. I'm not going back to H. I probably accidentally clicked on that. So he's trying to do, yeah, yeah, BC, the police, like he said, was involved. Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, the shooter, because because they weren't very subtle about who was the guy who killed Lorraine at the beginning of the game. Basically couldn't figure out anything with that, what was going on uh, about the bomb, because who sent the bomb, who used about, yeah, there weren't, I'm just rambling. They were not being very helpful, the police on Earth, in LA, about this on Earth, because they're not communicating very well with Beyond, like I'm not, and I'm not communicating very well with this. Yeah, really, that right there, that's real subtle. Tony Redwood left for flight the day, and it was on the day that Lorraine Hojo was killed. Well, I'll be damned. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, I knew that. I was like, when I first played this, I got this figured out. We're gonna have to take down Tony Redwood, and then we're gonna have to take down Tagawa, and then we'll be finished. We should only take another 2.5, 3, maybe 3.5 hours. Yeah, I just needed to go to the Hojo house to get that CD. And then we'll have to go use the computer to Gawa Pharmaceuticals. It's in his office. But we'll have to get that first.
北条家だ、ジョナサン。タレコミ屋が言っていた CD ロムを探そう。
Hopefully,
実は借りたいものがあるんだ。
ええ、何？
yeah, and it would have been nice if they would have included that in the in-game files, to show you the Golden Family crest that you're going to have to enter when you use the computer, because the only other way to do that is to look it up on like a search engine, the images. Anyway, we're going to find this disc and we'll know which one it is. It's the one that had no music. It was the blank one. And let's go there.